Oh, one more in Druid. Alright. We're doing this. Everybody go face. It's Druid time. We're gonna have a curve. We're gonna have card advantage. We're just picking all the good cards. Druid's not that hard to play. You just gotta pick the good cards. I don't even know what the good cards are, so I'm just like waiting until the tier scores are given to us. And once the tier scores are given to us, we just like pick it. Because Druid, it's not very hard to play. But people have trouble with it for some reason. Well, these two are close. So I want a fencing coach. Because Druid, it's not very hard to play. But people have trouble with it for some reason. Well, these two are close. So I want a fencing coach. No, I'll take a Silent Knight. I don't have a 3-drop yet. That's at least a 3-drop. Druid's like, and Warlock, they're like the few classes that you may not want to Banshee in. But I don't have a 4-drop yet. I'll still take it over a Cobalt. See, because it goes so slow, right? Like, so much like slow stuff. Druids have no hard removal. Moat Lurker is probably okay. Swing the tempo a bit. Better than Arcane Giant anyway. A spell that costs 5 or more. Alright, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but it is a 2-drop. Okay. I'll heal. I don't need game-winning cards. I have game-winning cards. I just need to, like, live. I'm gonna take a 4-drop over a potential game-winning card. Like, I think we have a strong deck so far. I want curve cards over other stuff. I still want curve cards over other stuff. I have exactly one 2-drop. I need more 2-drops. No board clears makes Gyrocopter a pickable card. So I'm gonna go for it. Oh, I don't think I can take an Amani over a Hildnir. I don't think I can do that. Even though I do need 2-drops. Okay, now we get a Mooklas. I don't want a Mooklas. I have so many 7-mana cards. I'm gonna take a Dragonhawk. Moonfire? Guys, no. Okay, good. 2-drops. We need 2-drops. We actually kind of need 5-drops too, but we definitely need 2-drops. People want an Ironbark Protector. I mean, we could take an 8. I mean, it's a taunt. It's a big giant taunt. If we have enough big giant taunts, we'll probably win the game. But we only have 2 2-drops. That's way too low. Okay, now we have 3 1-drops and 3 2-drops. I feel better about it. I will no longer go down and take 2s. Now we have 4 2s. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, the second Steel Beetle! It's ruined us. We have Treants. We have 1 Treant. We don't have enough Treants. 1 copy is okay. But it means we can't take any more like Evasive Draconids, Winged Guardians. Like, we have 1 copy of so many good things. What the dupe threshold is for choosing not Alex. If you just have 1 dupe, guys, you still take Alex. The problem is that in the future we may have, like, if this is your last card, but this may block us out of very good cards. See? This is exactly what I mean. You can't take the Winged Guardian now, even though it's clearly the right pick. I mean, now you take a Wrath. It's fine. A Wrath is totally fine. Oh no, you can't take a Wrath. You have to take an Ogre. God, see, we just lost 70 points of value. That's what I'm talking about. We just lost 70 points of value for this Dragon Queen. Pretty sure you take the Winged Guardian anyway. I don't think you could take the Winged Guardian. Especially when you have 3 7-drops already. Like, if we didn't have 3 7-drops, I might take the Winged Guardian. Then Wrath, at least Wrath can draw. I think it's definitely not Wrath. You don't double up for this differential, right? That's a huge differential. This isn't that big differential. Alright, this is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't need 3s. Halftime Scavenger is fine. It'll be a 4-drop. Starfall, good. Good. That's a good card. Spreading Plague, I guess that's fine. How often is it going to make a difference you will play it before Alex? You have to draw it. The more doubles you have, the more you have chances you have of not, like, drawing it. I hate Plague, but whatever. We're going slow here. Druid of the Saber, good. We need one more 2-drop. This is our final 2-drop. We don't have one of these yet. One last card I'm not going to regret having a duplicate of. I could take a 5-drop. I basically just want a 5-drop. Like, a 2 or a 4 wouldn't be the end of the world, but I really just want a 5-drop. Good. I wanted a 5-drop. I get one of the best 5-drops I can get. Alright.
Malfurion versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! I must protect the wild.
We always mulligan for our 2s because we need Steel Beetles to come out first anyway, and we have 1. Samson says, time to draw like a 12-win player. Is this what you had in mind? Oh, that's what you had in mind. Good anti-tempo, and he has crappy spells. He does nothing. Or that. That's fine.
Hey, I can see my house.
I'm like everyone's biggest fan.
Putting a lot of damage on his face, not getting enough tempo. Silver Surfers, as this run will go 3 wins because Druid is awful. Druid is not awful. Also, oh my god, really?
Float like a butterfly.
Sting like a bee.
This deck curves out perfectly, right? Yeah, this deck curves out perfectly. There's not much more you can ask for curve-wise.
Arena's full. Beat it.
Mm-hmm.
I am freed from the curse.
Interesting. Okay. We have 4 damage next turn. I mean 5 damage next turn with Druid of the Claw and Hero Power.
This will break.
You gonna heal with that? Showing lethal. Warbear win. Warbear does not win. Warbear won before he hero powered. Yup, that is true. Warbear would have won before he hero powered. Yeah, he's very dead.
Well played.
One game where Alexstrasza doesn't show. You can just keep track of Alexstrasza, right?
It's good.
Although here the Ogre was actually better than the Wing Guardian because we needed a 6-drop. So I can't blame Alexstrasza here.
Malfurion.
You can count the Ogre and the Alexstrasza as part of a package.
I must protect the wild. Nature must be preserved.
Hard mull. You're gonna see a lot of hard mulligans in in this because we have 3 1-drops and we need to get our beetles before Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. This game so good to us.
It's getting hot in here. All right.
For the crusade!
For the wilds.
What, he just happens to have a 2-3? Oh, I don't care about that.
Ride the Polar Bear Express!
I don't like freezing my
Where
stuff.
shall I strike? The scourge will devour all. Shush!
I have some flexibility.
Hey! I can see my house from here! The glory is mine.
Wing Guardian.
A glorious invention.
Please don't have a way to kill this. I need a little better of a setup, or this 6-8's still gonna die. That's fine. Comfortable with that. Okay. You drew a card.
Glory to the Sindora!
Gonna try preemptively taunting in case I thought that's what was gonna happen. Yeah. This is fine. Like, doesn't really hurt me that much. See? You guys see the problem? Terrible card, Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. Miss! Yay! What? No. Oh, that's fine.
I concede.
Serum says, I see Ogre winning games. Alright. But in that game, if I didn't have an Ogre and had a Winged Guardian, I would have won that game harder. Okay? It does look like rum, doesn't it?
For Doomhammer, I must protect the wild.
And remember, we hard mulligan for that too. And we hard mulligan for it again this time. Still not getting it. There we go. Alright. Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. This may be the first game that you're actually useful. Cinnamon Sparkle says, ADWCTA in chat, I always lose a lot of MMR adjusting to a new Battlegrounds meta. Any advice to prevent this? Nope, I do the same. I have no advice to give you on that one.
Ride the Polar Bear Express.
Is it worth it to hard mulligan like that? I have 3 1-drops and 5 2-drops. I think it should be fine. In other news, this guy has nothing.
For the wild. Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here! Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bee.
Hate it.
Pay up.
Gyrocopter does not do the job. Dragon Queen Alexstrasza winning? We'll see. Oh god!
That was a mistake.
He made a mistake, guys. He made a mistake.
I enjoy raiding.
Thought about trying to keep it alive with the Amani Warbear, but it still only has 1 health, and it's not like I'm getting close to dealing lethal anyway. Like, it's not worth trying to keep that thing alive. I have a Dragon Queen coming up.
As long as it keeps out of
Like, I'm not the one that's gonna lose here.
Your feebleness amuses me. For the wild.
Dragon Queen's still not as good. Turn 10 Shaman Taunt? Yeah. That's why I don't want to play Spreading Plague. Dragon Queen's still useless! 3 games now, Dragon Queen being useless.
Malfurion versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. I must protect the wild.
Oh, Steel Beetle with the Dragon Queen. Do we keep it just to have a Dragon Queen? We do not. You Gotta get there first, guys. Gotta get there first.
Time waits for no one.
Had a 1 and 2 would have kept. Gotta curve out. 1 and 2 don't mean anything. Still gotta get your 3s and your 4s. And your 5s and your 6s and your 7s and your 8s. Like, we don't need Dragon Queen to win, most likely.
To my side.
No, that's terrible.
As long as it keeps out air.
You didn't need a 7-7 taunt when already a 6-12 taunt?
Come midnight.
Yeah, but we needed a whole bunch of giant stats even worse. If he blows everything up, you want the Dragon Queen as backup, if anything. Okay. Okay.
For the wilds.
It's mine!
Form ranks!
I don't have a use for it right now, but it does give me more flexibility the next turn, and I have a very weak next turn.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Attention!
It's mine!
For the wild.
X marks the spot!
Okay. Fine by me. We have a huge card advantage. We are a druid, so you can't smork us down. We have a lot of health coming. I will say that the Boulder Fist Ogre has been way more impressive than the Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. So I'm glad picking the Dragon Queen made us pick a Boulder Fist Ogre. Like, I was all about that flashy second Wing Guardian. The Ogre's been good. That 6 mana instead of 7 mana? Like, it matters.
Mishmash.
An acceptable bucket of bolts.
Just like
I've never heard that before.
The scourge will devour all.
Another night on the prowl.
Unacceptable bottom.
The scourge will devour all.
Okay.
Where shall I strike? Mishmash. Silence! Wine a room! What you looking at?
Mm-hmm.
Well fought. I can see.
One more game in which Alex was useless. Boulder Fist Ogre useful 3 times. Not even true, 4 times. He's been useful all 4 games. Alex has been useful 0 games.
Malfurion versus Throne.
For Doomhammer.
Alright, let me run this by you guys. because Merps is trying to run it by me, or I'm trying to run it by Merps, because Merps is playing this Warkin game, which is like a D2 clone, but like better. And a lot of people are streaming it actually. Should me and Merps, we're both huge Diablo fans, obviously. Should we stream it? Especially during this weird period where, you know, the arena meta is still this, they're not updating it yet. Maybe we could stream Woken, like, together. Yes, please, more coops.
I suppose. Another night on the prowl.
Like, we'll see. If we're gonna stream it, I'm probably gonna spend tomorrow, like, really getting to know it, the game. I'm scared. I don't want to do 2 Raptors and get wrecked. I also don't want to put everything in one thing and get hexed. I have a lot of big things, actually. It's probably not the end of the world.
What to do?
Like, just getting hexed is fine. I have so many big things.
The scourge will devour all. For the wild.
Seriously?
Could get 5 more damage if I Banshee and Hero Power. I'll play for tempo. Damn tempting to 10 damage to the base. I know, right? It's the PoE guys that made Woken, right? Really? I did not know the PoE guys made Woken. That makes sense, though.
Where shall I strike?
It's a Kickstarter project from way back. Interesting. How long has this game been in development?
Feeble magic amuses me.
Once again, Dragon Queen Alexstrasza being useless. Oh, so useless. So useless.
Your feeble magic amuses me. For the wild.
It was 4 years in early access? Jeez.
There is a lot at stake here.
Miss. Good. GG.
You win this.
Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, so useless. We're 5-0 with Dragon Queen Alexstrasza actively dragging down our deck, both in the draft and in play.
Malfurion versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
Continue to hard mull for the Steel Beetles because the Dragon Queen Alexstrasza continue to not get it. Hopefully we don't get screwed. Oh, thank you, Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. I don't want you, I want your beetles. Nope. Well, at least we got a 3 drop.
For the wild.
The same result as we held our 3. He says, wait until the games you are losing, you will be wishing for her. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? But how many games that we're losing are because of Dragon Queen Alexstrasza?
See my house from here.
Like, if it increases your chance of losing any game by 10%, and then once out of every 10 games, it, like, saves the game, that's not, like, good. Milling will help get Dragon Queen Alexstrasza out. So maybe I just Keening Banshee and hit.
Time waits for no one.
Do this again.
Firebomb ready.
That's fine. Oh no. This is gonna be not
Speak
fine.
your peace.
Alright. That became not fine.
Where shall I strike?
You're in trouble now.
Guys, if you have to try harder to use a card that is 9 mana and affects the way you construct the rest of your deck, it's not a good card. Like, at some point, you just gotta call it.
For the wilds.
You want me back?
I want to mill myself a little so that this Dragon Queen can actually trigger.
Time waits for no one.
If I'm lost,
Alright, we milled enough.
By moon and spear.
For the wild.
We still have enough cards to draw. We have no actual card draw cards, so that's going to be enough. And we will Dragon Queen next and see what comes of it. This is the game, right? This is the game Dragon Queen should win us. Let's see if it wins it for us. If it doesn't, then we've just been carrying it around for no freaking reason.
life and hope are worth fighting.
Do I play the Syndragosa first? Oh no, I can't. Okay.
The icy winds of Northland will consume your soul.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe I should have played it first. I don't get the 3 damage, but I also didn't deal 3 damage onto
Life
this.
and hope are worth fighting.
That was not the right order.
Not quite what was planned.
I unfortunately can't win.
I wonder.
The scourge will devour all.
Life at any cost.
Float like a butterfly.
Not quite what was planned.
Oh! Whoops. I did not see it run out of space. Counted wrong. That's alright, though. We played Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, right? We automatically win.
I must consider.
Let me change your mind.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
You're going to lose at this rate? I know I'm going to lose. I told you guys Dragon Queen Alexstrasza wasn't going to save the game. I was very clear about this. Like, the games that you think Dragon Queen Alexstrasza will just somehow automatically win you, it doesn't half the time, right? That's why it's not a great card. If you actually won 100% of the times you play Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, then yes, it would be a great card. But that's just not the truth.
Is someone injured?
Like, look at it this way. 5 games, Dragon Queen Alexstrasza was nothing but a burden to us. But 1 game that we can actually play Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, we're probably going to lose. Like, what more do you need to know?
An autograph? I suppose.
Yeah, we don't have a way to win from here.
I wield the power of Black.
The fires of
Well, I mean, he could pop those. I guess. Like, if he was, like, really bad at this game.
Feeble magic amuses me.
Shush!
Like, here's Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, alright? It wins more games for you the worse player you are. If you're a perfect player, it wins 0 games for you. Well, like, if you're a perfect player, as in you're also, like, the best at RNG and drawing stuff and all that, right? Not, like, in reality, the best you can be. So, Dragon Queen Alexstrasza is often going to seem better than he actually is. But, if you're playing at the highest level, he's like a premium card. Like, just a premium card. Not a super special premium card. Just a regular premium card. Dragon Queen Alexstrasza still won this game for someone? Yeah. The worst player. I'm not saying Dragon Queen Alexstrasza is a bad card if you're a bad player. I'm saying it's a bad card. Or, I'm not even saying it's a bad card. It's an okay card. But it's not like a super premium card. If you're a good player. That's all I'm saying.
Well played.
Like, look at this. It's not even close. He's gonna win this. Like, there's a reason in the tier list Dragon Queen Alexstrasza is not like a 200 or like a 300, as I think most people think it is. It's not even a 150. It's a 144. The 144 because
My
it's a,
blade
you know,
burns with holy fire.
I must protect
Decent.
the wild.
premium card. These days 144 is like a low premium card. 144 used to be like a decently high premium card. I do think, I mean, we definitely misplayed once, right? But I was kind of giving him back his misplay because he misplayed.
The light dims.
Oh. No, I can't give him anything that'll let me pop the shield. I gotta wait to coin this out.
An autograph? I suppose.
Glory to the Sindora!
If I had the 5-5 on the board, we would have won. If he killed our 8-8 with his dragon, we would have, like, lost even harder. It's probably as close as it gets to a decent turn after that. Guys, I don't think you guys... I'm not saying it's bad as in it's like worse than a Yeti. I'm saying it's bad as in it's worse than like... I don't know, it's probably about the same. But I would say it's like worse than a Twin Tyrant, right? Like definitely worse than a Winged Guardian. Worse than a Twin Tyrant. I'm not saying it's worse than a Yeti. I'm just using bad because bad is relative, right? If you're trying to get use out of it like it's a low premium card, then yeah, that's its value. You're gonna get no disagreements from me on that. At least Druid of the Claw will be able to charge through that.
Next stop, ground floor.
Murloc Raider, now that's a premium card, always playable. I mean, it's been really good for us. Interesting. Can't even do anything with this.
Where shall I strike?
I need that gone. He can double kill the 1/4, then he doesn't get to kill the 4/1. I guess I'll have to take it.
I'll take you down.
Alright, that's actually really good. And not only take it away, but even if he kills it now, my Amani Warbear eats it, right? Like if he throws the 2/2 in and deals the damage, which he doesn't have. Like we know he doesn't have a damage. Ugh, okay, this is not good. Because now we gotta kill the 4/3. Still lines up well? Yeah. Warbear's still a good card. But he has the board now. Now we're gonna have to wait for Dragon Queen Alexstrasza to save us. Which we wouldn't need if we had more playable cards than options. Like, that's what Dragon Queen Alexstrasza tricks you, right? It makes it seem like you need her to rescue you, but the reason you're so far behind is that you had a Dragon Queen Alexstrasza not able to do things for like 4 or 5 turns.
The scourge will devour all.
Another night on the prowl.
For the wild.
Bearden says, isn't that an argument against any expensive card in general? Yeah. And that's why expensive cards are not rated all that high. Oh, that's so bad for us. And by the time Dragon Queen Alexstrasza comes, guess what? Do you think we could play Dragon Queen Alexstrasza here? I'll give you a hint. The answer is no.
I wonder.
I have to kill that.
Time waits for no one.
Ride the polar bear express.
For Najata.
That's fine.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. Now is your time, Dragon Queen. Do me proud.
Life and hope of Will Fighting.
Let reading dragons lie.
Sorta. I'd say that was like an average pull. He still only has 6 health, but he's not going to be able to get through this turn. As long as he doesn't have a True Silver, I think we're okay. Or even if he has a True Silver, we just need to get one of our taunts.
Should I...
We have Wrath, Living Root, Starfall.
Reporting for duty.
Ho, 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 ho.
Life at any cost.
For the wild.
Your win. I consent.
Dragon Queen Alexstrasza gets us in trouble. This time he bails us out. Unlike the last time, when we lost anyway. So Dragon Queen Alexstrasza 50-50 so far. Dragon Queen Alexstrasza showed up, like, I mean, he showed up a lot, but we couldn't play him, right? Even in this case, he was the last card we were able to play.
Protect the wild.
I'm not keeping a Spreading Plague just to trigger the beetle. But it's good that we start with the beetle, so the Dragon Queen can do its thing. Jelly Banana says he? Okay, here's my relationship with pronouns. Everything's a he. I don't care if you're a she as well. I don't care if you're an it as well. I don't care if you're a they as well. Everything and everyone is also a he, in my book. I think that's what equality means. Now, I'm not taking away anything from anyone. You could also be all those other things. But at the root of it, I gotta have something that I feel safe in. And I feel like it's more respectful than it.
Next stop, ground
Which is really the alternative.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Is it misogynistic? Yes. But that's the world we live in.
Ride the polar bear.
Ella says, I guess that works. Because it's not like I'm like, you know, like transphobic or dead or whatever, all that, right? I also just like that's not good for like women either. And women are like most of the world. So I feel like if you give people bigger things to complain about, it loses its issue-ness. Vidun says, I mean, there are decks where expensive cards are part of the win condition, no? Yes, but that's not a good deck. Like, if your deck is built on having certain expensive cards be your win condition, right? Like, and you have to draw them. Like, that's terrible. That just builds in a % chance that you lose, right? As a good player, you don't want that. So, if it's a deck with a lot of large cards, like usually like 3 or 4 like really large cards, and a lot of taunts and heals and like things that like get you there, fine. But those are very specific things. Why do I have a Mass Hysteria? I don't want a Mass Hysteria. Those are very specific things. And if you have all those large cards, you already have the consistency of that. And if you have the consistency of that, like, what are you doing with the Dragon Queen Alexstrasza? It has a much lower impact. In terms of impact, Dragon Queen Alexstrasza should have a bigger one in our deck, because it is our card advantage, right? It is our swing. We don't have a lot of other cards that does that. I mean, we have some. We're not, like, super light or anything. But it definitely matters more for our deck than for a deck with, like, 2 Mind Control, right? Because then you already have your card advantage. Dragon Queen's not doing much for you. Like, if you get to the end game, you win anyway, right? Alright. Dear this particular mage, you win. You win this game. You will have the card advantage. I will not. I also have a dead Mass Hysteria in my hand. That's all fine. I'm gonna mill my whole deck. Gotta beat you on the board. And he's getting more card advantage. I draw a card, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If I play 2 cards next turn, I have no more cards left. But I only have to play 1 Dragon Queen ADWCTA. So I'll still get 2 cards.
Your feeble magic.
No, or I can just trade this in right now. Again, I'm going to re-emphasize this. Dragon Queen ADWCTA, not useful. Freaking people trying to outplay the Banshee almost never ends well. Like 5% of the time that ends well for the person trying to game the Banshee. One more game, Dragon Queen ADWCTA, absolutely useless. Just a dead card in our hand basically the whole game. Serum says 50% of the deck wasn't useful that match. Okay, but they at least weren't burning a hole in my hand, right? Other cards would have been at least options to be played, potentially for like a little bit extra tempo. Oof, no Steel Beetle.
Nature's blessings upon you.
The fires of
My
vengeance
greetings.
burn bright.
Oh, come on, I need a Beetle now. I actually need a 3-drop way more than a Beetle right now, but Beetles will work. Koji the Wise says the first greeting of the run. It's fair. That was the first greeting of the run. I never greet people. I only greet people back.
I can see my house from here.
Imagine if this was a 2-drop.
Bathe in flames.
For the wild.
He has no 2-drop. Don't have a buff, and we're good. I thought about hitting it once, but then he could just trade. He has no 2-drop. I know he has no 2-drop. Did he top deck it?
We will devour.
He top decked it the turn after I needed him to have a 2-drop. Alright, that's fair, that's fair.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
I took a risk. I did give him 2 cards to get a 2-drop, and he got it.
You are not welcome here.
Alright, we lose. Partly because of the Dragon Queen ADWCTA. Certainly not entirely because of it, but partly.
Where shall I strike? Where shall I strike?
It's mine.
I'm setting up the Spreading Plague next. I don't really know how we come back. I think we need like a super ridiculous Dragon Queen. Are you gonna hero power that 5/1? No, I didn't have a chance to. Oh, come on. Did we top deck it? That's not the right top deck. And he gets it on the exact right minion, too.
My mount very explodes.
We need to top deck a Starfall or we're just gonna lose. That is not it.
Well met.
Okay. Interesting.
Reporting for duty.
That's the right play. We lose no matter what, right?
What to do?
Yeah, we lose no matter what. He has lethal on the board. Sometimes you have no chance at winning. I don't know if this Dragon Queen Alexstrasza was a 2-drop. We may have had a chance of winning.
Reporting for duty.
You have a lot of big things. Yeah, I mean, I ain't saying the evasive Draconid is being better than the Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, but he was at least playable for a couple turns. Alright, so Dragon Queen Alexstrasza has lost us 2 games, or failed to save us 2 games, despite being in our hand. So having a Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, an active Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. Oh no, this one wasn't even active. But even if it was active, right? It wouldn't have changed anything. Still not enough. Dragon Queen Alexstrasza did save us 1 game. So far, games we've had Dragon Queen Alexstrasza in our hand that he has failed to save us and therefore hurt us. Not even like cause the loss, like 100%, right? But he definitely hurt us. 2 games. Games in which, without the Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, we probably had a lower chance of winning. Although we wouldn't be in that position, so 1 game. Seb MK says, would you prefer Emperor or a 5/10 taunt? No, I wouldn't. That's why I picked Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. Right? Like, I'm not saying it was a bad pick. I'm just saying it's not that good of a card.
Versus Malfurion.
It's a 144 card.
Nature.
We
must
rated it
be
the highest.
preserved.
We picked it. People just tend to go crazy over that card. See, these are the good cards.
Ew! Clean up this mess.
Interesting. Maybe I should have stealth.
By moon and spear!
Yeah. Should have stealth. Alright. Should have stealthed the Druid of the Saber. That was my bad.
Take a walk on the wild side.
Oh, never mind. Oh, no. Oh, whoa! Whoa, ho, ho. Interesting.
I wonder.
Being very aggressive. Is he gonna hit me to the face? Okay, that's just weird. He is gonna hit me to the face.
Spectacular.
Blue Fire says, hey ADWCTA, how's Arena been? It's been good tonight. We've been having success. Oh, that's rough. He takes 5 damage to the face, uses a card, and spends 3 mana. And does nothing. Look how good Banshee is. By the way, Banshee rated the same as Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. I think maybe even a little higher. Actually, no, about the same. Just to give you an idea. That desperation. I got a charge here, so him hero powering doesn't save him. Oh, well, okay, that does save him. Really? Kind of annoying.
Time waits for no one.
You know what? We're just gonna do this.
Another night on the prowl.
I'm just gonna go full at it. What's inside of this? Ancient of War. Okay, that's good. It's an untaunted Ancient of War, right? Don't want to find out. GG. Mao says, I hope Alex saves us this game. We don't need Alex. The point is not to, like, play the game until you need Alex to come and save your ass. The point is to win without Alex. And if you're winning without Alex, then all Alex is doing is making your draft weird. And then being an unplayable card for, like, some of your games. Like, Alex is good to save a bad deck or a bad player. Otherwise, it's just swing that you don't need. Like, you don't need the swing positively, and you don't want the swing negatively if you, like, have it in the beginning, right? And it overall just lowers the quality of your deck. Because you have to draft weirdly. So, it's all sorts of bad for good players. Why am I so against it? Because everyone thinks it's so awesome of a card. I get annoyed when people can't see the truth. Like, I very consistently get annoyed about that. Oh, crap. Oh, it's not good.
I wonder.
Can't do anything about it. Gotta give it to him. Hero power, make the trade.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Glory to the Sindora.
I need the tempo thing. Unless I'm waiting for a Divine Shield, hero powering that down puts me behind. This way, he has to commit his hero power. And then he has to trade. Yep. And then we're ahead on the board with the Garrison Commander against the 2/2.
Another night on the prowl.
And now we have the board. And we're in a much better position.
Your mother was a Murloc! For the wild.
Moat Lurker coming up next. So my boy says, God, do I hate Valentine's Day. I mean, are you single?
Where shall I strike? Attention!
So my boy says, yes, single, yes. Okay. It is just like a day that just is there to remind people that they're single. Like, it's a terrible holiday. I don't like Valentine's Day either. I didn't like it when I was single. I don't like it when I'm with someone. Or people who hate the commercial aspect. Yeah, but all holidays are the commercial aspect. We live in a capitalist society. They'll turn everything into a commercial aspect. Like, I don't think it's a very good argument against a holiday that it's, you know, turning into a commercial thing. Oh, there's a Dragon Queen that may actually do something.
Attention! Silence!
If this run gets to 10, Fill My Void status will be eternalized. To 11, Blue Flame. To 11, it'll go on YouTube. ZBD says if it exists, it can be commercialized. Psh. Underestimating the power of capitalism. It doesn't have to exist to be commercial. I'm kind of stuck for this next turn. Yeah, okay. That's good. About as good as I'm getting. Oh, I don't even need to Moat Lurker this. I can just Starfall it.
For the wild.
This is probably the best time to Moat Lurker though. You're actually getting rid of some attack. Save the Starfall for later. Alright, it's Alex's time to shine. Like, really, if Alex was any other 9-mana minion that was huge, we'd probably win this anyway, right? So, it's hard to give Alex, like, actual credit here. Yeah, Alex time.
Life and hope of Will fighting.
Bad luck Albatross means no hit on Alex? Uh-huh, yup.
A good explorer comes prepared.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Alright. I'm gonna count this as a half Alex win, because we were so ahead. I'm pretty sure we would have won without Alex. But Alex certainly ended the game like right there and did not give him a chance to possibly come back. So we're down 2 with Alex and up 1.5. You know, maybe that's not fair, because the games that we lost with Alex, we probably would have lost with not Alex as well. So Alex is just 2 for 2. In all the other games, it's been slightly negatively affecting us, but we've overcome our Alex disadvantage. So far, Alex has had an average effect on our deck, equivalent to the average card in our deck.
Malfurion versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. I must protect the wild.
Yeah, okay. I'll keep it 3. 2, 3. Good enough. 1, 3. Perfect. Silver Services. Alex wins it. Say nice things about Alex or else. I'm not denying that he won it. But it was very likely to have been won even without him. Oh, he just blocked my 1-drop.
X marks the spot.
Okay, okay.
Form ranks!
Island lover.
Move! I hunt thee!
Okay, interesting.
Ride the polar bear exquisite.
That was like a pretty damn good combo. This game is going to be dirty.
I wonder.
That it will be. I need to get a steel beetle so my Alex can actually do anything.
So many possibilities.
That's something I don't like about Alex, right? He makes the game all about him. Because he makes the rest of your deck worse. And then he's unplayable, so you can't just like get on with it. And so eventually you need him to save you. And then he does a decent amount of times. And you're like, oh yes, praise Alex. What a diva.
The glory is mine.
Silent lover.
My problem is that Dragon Queen Alexstrasza is a narcissist. I mean, that's not just my problem. I just mean it's not helping things. Right, like I'm not saying Dragon Queen Alexstrasza is fine otherwise. I'm just gonna have to trade everything, aren't I?
Where shall I strike?
Yeah, I'd rather keep it like this than have everything at very low health.
For Blackwood! Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here! Silence!
For the wild.
This could go very poorly. That is an example of this going very poorly.
What to do?
The scourge will devour all!
For the wild.
Silence!
Don't play one big thing, play small things. I mean, he's gonna play one big thing. It would be correct to play one big thing. But the evasive dragon is 1 damage away from falling. That wouldn't be good. I'm just hoping he doesn't have a big thing, because he's Warlock. Warlocks sometimes don't have big things. And so he plays like 2 small things.
I've suffered long enough. It's your turn now.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
GG. That is GG. Dragon Queen Alexstrasza neither help nor hurt us. See that guy, that's why I did not leave things at slow. Oh, he's hurting it. Interesting.
Wonder.
Dispelled!
Time waits for no one. For the wild.
Okay, we have a Twin Tyrant next. Needs to save us, and then we need to get the Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. This would be a game that Dragon Queen Alexstrasza could actually save us. But I think even if we get it, we're not going to win. Otherwise, he just didn't show up, right? So it's neutral. Does he have another big thing? What am I drinking? Drinking the Gold Peak. Slightly sweet. Even if he plays 2 4/4s right now and I Twin Tyrant him, we're still behind.
Almost out of time.
Well, he's certainly going to put that theory to the test. He has a counter for the Dragon Queen? Uh-huh. Well, now we just gotta draw that one. The alternative was just to play it, hope it doesn't hit the Albatross. Right? And then it won't die the next turn because I have a taunt.
Choice is an illusion.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll play that.
Stop yelling!
I'll put it on your tab.
Nice.
For the wilds.
Dragon Queen next turn. That is the only thing that saves me. We are totally out of cards. We need a big thing. Gonna be Dragon Queen, possibly Amani or Gyrocopter.
Unleash me.
That is not it. I only have 2 damage of reach at a time.
Time waits for no one. For the wild.
I really wish I had reach to actually finish it, but I don't. And this is too small.
You are not the boss of me.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Ah, he does have the removal. Why would he not play the end? Oh, because if he discards one, he actually draws one. Alright.
For the wild.
Still in it? Yeah, I don't know. Because I have to top deck 2 things in a row for the actual reach, and I get hero power at any time. Oh, no, that's it. Your top deck probably beat his top decks? Doesn't matter. I don't have the health to, like, let it go. And he could hero power, yeah. Although it's very dangerous of him.
For the wilds.
This means even if he taunts, my Living Roots will win us the game. It also means he can't hero power.
For the wild.
Let's see. Unlikely he kills us this turn. He just needs a taunt or whatever. Oh, we actually win with nothing. We actually win top decking nothing. Not our Dragon Queen, not our like 2 damages of reach. Whew. Oh. Alex still useless? Yeah. I mean, it didn't hurt. We didn't even draw our both of his ogres, so Alex was not good or bad for this game, but this was a game we could have used Alex. Alright. For the YouTubes, guys.
You asked for it.
For the
Protect
YouTubes.
the wild.
One. Yes. The curve. Alright. Do it. Let's get a beetle, and then Alex Straza. This is the time, right? Like, these are the tough games where ADWCTA is supposedly supposed to help. But we had to do without him last time. Interesting. We're probably just gonna Living Roots and Hero Power next.
The scourge will devour all.
I felt too vulnerable doing Living Roots as 2/1/1s, hero powering that, and then hitting it. Alright. I don't really know what to make of it, but that just happened.
Funnel cake here! Get your funnel cakes here!
Yeah, it'll grow back.
I wonder... Where shall I strike?
They are.
Otter the Red Wall says, you have truly embraced Southern life now, ADWCTA. Sweet tea as your drink of choice. I freaking love sweet tea, but I can't do the full sweet tea. That's way too sweet. And I looked at the nutrition facts. I was like, you guys know I don't care about being fat. But oh my god. Like, it's got 50% more sugar than, like, Coke.
Purify the fallen.
Like, just stuff that I didn't know was possible.
More cakes!
What you looking at?
Well, no Steel Beetle, no ADWCTA. Just the Ogre, which this time I really wish the Ogre was a Wing Guardian instead. This may be the one game that ADWCTA definitively loses us, if this Ogre doesn't stand. Why sack the one with Wind Fury? I wanted to get face damage. If you save the one with Wind Fury, you don't get face damage now.
Well played.
Another night on the prowl.
Alright, I take it all back. This Ogre was actually vital for victory.
You win.
Without the Ogre, we would have been 1 damage short. So you know what? I'm saying this completely seriously. We would not have won the first game or this last game without the Ogre, if instead we had a Wing Guardian. So, the Ogre, picking the Ogre over the Wing Guardian, has won us as many games as the ADWCTA. And has not lost us as many games as the ADWCTA. The Boulder Fist Ogre, so far, the Boulder Fist Ogre that we were forced to take instead of a Wing Guardian because we had a Dragon Queen ADWCTA and already like a double in Steel Beetle. That Ogre has done more for our deck than Dragon Queen ADWCTA. That's just a fact. Spooky says, could you hero power twice? I could have hero powered twice. But I still would have been 1 damage behind. Because the Ogre and the Wing Guardian deal the same amount of damage. So I would have lost 2 on the board. But I could have dealt 1 more with... I could deal the extra 1 for my base anyway. But I would have still been 1 off lethal. What should we call this run? Useless Dragon Queen? I think I will. I think we're going to just title this Useless. The 12-win run where Alex did nothing. Also, it's not just Alex doing nothing. Our Twin Tyrant hasn't been doing that much. It was good like 1 game. And like then it kind of just like did its job as if it were a Yeti. The Keening Banshee did a lot. That was a very big part. The Boulder Fist Ogre probably did the most. The Gyrocopter's been good. Amani's been really good. Evasive Draconid's been good. Winged Guardian's obviously been good.
Malfurion versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
Probably aggro Pally. Let's see if he has a 1-drop. He kept 1 card. He's not playing it. What card would you keep as a Pally? That's not a 1-drop. If that's not a 2-drop that's coming out next turn, I'm gonna be scared. Sanctuary? Well, that's good. We get a good start, right? We're using all of our mana. Sanctuary does nothing here, but neither does Hero Power. I think if you have a Sanctuary, you still play it over a Hero Power. Depends on what your 3-drop is.
I wonder.
Shielded Mini? Yeah, if it's a Shielded Mini, you're gonna see the most aggressive play come out of me right now. I'm gonna like Living Roots it, hit in, and play the Murloc Raider instead of just Hero Powering. Otter the Red Ball says, I would keep a True Silver. Nope, he kept a Netherspite Historian. He mulliganed everything else and kept a Netherspite. So he did not keep a Dragon and a Netherspite, he just kept a Netherspite.
What to do? Time waits for no one.
Face the airs of magic.
Hey, I can see my house from here.
Okay, that's fine. That is fine by me. Oh, we got a Blood Knight. Blood Knights are pretty good against Paladin. Give me something. Alright, Steel Beetle, come on.
Where shall I strike?
Wow. We milled a lot of good things, but I did that to try to mill the Steel Beetle. Do I make the trade? I have nothing to do the next turn. I'm going face. I'm pretty desperate. Like, we're in a very bad position right now. Like, it may seem like we're kind of normal, but... yeah. It's game.
Glory to the Sindori!
For the wilds.
Frickin' Dragon Queen. That's game. We had to be aggressive, and wasn't enough. Warbear. Hope there's no 1 damage. Why not? Does it ever double hero power? Then he kills your garrison commander. Still doesn't do enough.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
We need to top deck the Steel Beetle the very next turn. I'm not gonna have enough space to play it the next turn. Oh. Really?
The gates are open.
Interesting. Ho ho ho! Alright. Alright, Alex. Here's your chance. I drop everything I ever said bad about you if you win us the game here.
Life and hope are worth
I did mill a whole lot of cards for you, by the way. Set each player to 10 mana crystals. That doesn't do anything.
We are friends now. Hello, friend.
That doesn't do anything.
In time.
Does that refresh? No. We're probably dead right now. He only needs 2 damage of reach. We couldn't get any meaningful battle cry or taunt. Oh, he trades. Okay, okay, we're still alive. We just put a whole crap ton of stats on the board.
By moon and spear!
It's not bad. That is not bad. We have a gyrocopter. Give me a starfall. Not a starfall, but close, close.
Time waits for no one.
Now is the time.
That was definitely the right play. Just not gonna win with that. We'd actually be vaguely okay if this was a starfall. Because Garrison Commander can also, and then we can like put stuff in, and then he has to trade, or he risks stuff. Well, we made the right plays.
Well played.
He has 15 damage.
Well played.
There's no way that we can get over it.
All dimensions are open to me.
Dragon Queen Alexstrasza now. 3 times bad, 2 times good. Just kidding. This time, Dragon Queen Alexstrasza wasn't good or bad. He was our only shot at winning, and he did not save us. But that's what I mean, right? Like, think about all the times Dragon Queen Alexstrasza didn't save us. All 3 of our losses, we played Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. Or he was unplayable, but in our hand. It's just the impact of the card is just not as big as people think. Keen observers as Banshee Mills were pointless. They don't affect the outcome. The Banshee Mills were the only reason that Dragon Queen Alexstrasza was playable this game. If we didn't mill all those cards, we would not have top decked the Beetle on like that turn, right? Yeah. I mean, we were very far behind in this game from a pretty early going. The fact that that was a Dragon Queen Alexstrasza in our hand like halfway through the game was not a good thing. But it was like that was a very small part of why we fell so far behind. Well, we got 11. It's pretty good. This was a good deck. This was always a good deck, but you can never ask for a class like Druid. I don't think I ever think like even the best decks I would average like 9 wins with. So this deck would probably have averaged 8 wins. Maybe 9 wins. It's a pretty good deck. 8.5 wins. Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Happy Valentine's Day.